Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Succumbs to the pressure. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vicious ball here. Can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Forward it goes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gaetano. Great work on the overlap. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Zé Pedro gets across to intercept that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played towards the other side. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gaetano, great defending, strong and determined. Freuler is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Still goalless. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Header comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Some good work on the right flank here. Driving on, a real charge here. Swings it across. Oh, smashing header! Keeper's got good distance on that.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
And what's making it work?
Well, it's the way they're swapping positions and dragging defenders where they really don't wish to go.
Ramon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now then, the ball's come loose. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Aim forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gaetano. himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Goes for the shot! Moved on forwards. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Clears it away. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Gaetano. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Probing pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. Bernardeschi. And he's picked out the run. Bernardeschi. Too long, and over the line. Oh, it's come loose. He's onto it in a flash. It's a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Out for a throw. Crossing. Chance! Gaetano gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Have it back and can go again. Bernardeschi. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach. And the shot! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That has been knocked clear. Freuler. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rowe. Rowe's cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bernardeschi! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rowe. Great chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gaetano, Foloruncio.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ball's played through. Bernardeschi, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Zé Pedro. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's through here. He's in. Bernardeschi! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
And time is up. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days.